What's up, guys? Let me jump into my ethical philosophy that I've developed over this course. To me, this is what really my ethics center around: the intent. There was a video earlier this semester where Hank Green talked about a robber who inadvertently saved a an old lady's life. To me, I think the robber should still be punished because his intent was wrong. You know, really, what it boils down to, my ethics is just the context of things and some of the ramifications. You have to understand that things that you do and the choices you make in your decision making process aren't going to impact just you. They'll impact your family, they'll impact your coworkers, they'll impact your your employees if you're an administrator. They could impact the community, the university, your place of employment, and the list goes on. So when you're really decision making, you have to really understand what might happen based on the result of your actions. And and that's easier the better you communicate. And that's not just sitting down and talking about problems, but how you treat people and how you understand and really dive into the roles that are different in a communications office, because that's just part of an athletic department. You have compliance, you have the coaching staff, the trainers, and the list goes on. Business and all these other marketing, all these other things. So it's really just respecting and by communicating both literally and organizationally with bosses and subordinates and stuff. It's worth it because at the end of the day, when you pull together and you're a part of that community, I mean that's what you really strive for. You want to foster an environment. That's really what ethics and decision is. And I value doing something that's going to benefit somebody else, not doing something because it's going to personal gain you. If you do what you're supposed to do and you put others before you, I think you're going to be taken care of in the long run. This is one of the things that really stood out to me. This was my debut on broadcasting. Most people get, $50. I was an unpaid intern, so I did it for free and I got, experience. I put a graphic that I made that, the full time SID didn't, you know, didn't have time to make. I just feel like unpaid internships are like they have their pros and cons because they give me experience and it's like really cool to see myself doing these things, but at the same time, you know, I think that they can be a sham just because you're not doing the you're not getting paid for the job that you other people are getting paid to do. Drugs and sports, this is something that's really important to me. Obviously baseball, cycling and stuff, that's a big part, but I just think that we need to do a better job of understanding why these things are happening. And fair play, it all goes back to that together and community effort. We really have to just come together, support the student athletes because that's what I want to do. I want to work in athletic communications at the collegiate level just because it's more educational. And you go back to drugs, this is one of our players. I took this picture. It's not to imply that he does drugs, but he, it's pure. It's We're supposed to be helping students like him, not judging them or putting them in harm's way or making them feel pressured or anything. I think that becomes our responsibility. Thank you.